I'm here with Diana Taylor, Managing Director of Future Humber, here at the Innovation Zero conference. Now, Diana, can you just tell us a bit more about Future Humber, just to get started?
Of course. So Future Humber, the sole pan-Humber place promotion organisation, and we bring together the private and public sector with academia to really drive the compelling story and the compelling narrative for Humber. And Future Humber is the engine room for really collaborative action, and that's why we're here in London today.
And you've got a huge number of collaborators already. Can you tell us a bit more about them, about some of the projects that you're getting off the ground?
Of course. So today and across the next 2 days, we've brought with us 15 of our partners, and these are partners from all sectors, but particularly, of course, the clean growth, renewable energy. So the topics and the partners that we brought with us are really driving the new hydrogen economy. They're driving carbon capture and storage, and they're driving, of course, offshore wind. And Humber is known globally for the scale of offshore wind and how we deliver for the UK in terms of renewable energy.
I mean, the offshore wind story there has been, a huge success, really. And it feels to me like it just is so much more beyond that as well, that's just waiting to take off. But is there anything else that you feel you need to see in order for that to be turbocharged?
So you're absolutely right. To be turbocharged, it's all around the whole ecosystem, the cluster. And Humber is the largest industrial cluster in the UK. It happens to produce the most carbon footprint, of course, because of the heritage, because of the industry, the heavy industry, the refineries, the advanced manufacturing that we are so important and critical for the UK.
You hit on a really important point there, actually, because a lot of what we need to do in this new global landscape is to onshore a lot of this advanced manufacturing, a lot of our industry, because, the world is changing, and it's quite exciting, actually, what's happening in Humber. Where do you see things going in the 5-10 years' time?
So this is all about the whole ecosystem and the cluster that we have. And this moment in time and why we're here, this is about unlocking that potential 4, 5 years, 10 years down the line. And this is about building the cluster expertise. This is about making sure that we have the skills and the talent. It's about making sure we have the technology and the innovation going forward so that we can build that full potential and really hit the targets that we all need to meet for the UK. But also the Humber, as an industrial estuary, has got such a role to play on the global markets because so many of our cities are based on estuaries. And therefore, if we can demonstrate how to reach net zero, how to transition and still have secure energy, that means that we can demonstrate we are that test lab, we are a living lab for how to enable the energy transition. And that's why we feel that Humber, not only is it the largest decarbonisation opportunity for the UK, but actually it's essential for the whole world to be able to unlock that energy transition.